So I ranked every Minecraft enchanting book, but I didn't really know what half of them did, like quick charge. It makes your crossbow reload quicker. Like, who knows that? Who uses that even? Like, so you guys get to deal with that. So yeah, like, let's just quickly go through it. F is for like failure. It's as. I would never put this on anything, and it has no use whatsoever. V is like, it has a specific use, maybe. A good one of that is like, wait, where is it? Bane of Arthropods. That's like an D tier enchantment because technically it got one use with spiders. I wouldn't call it ass, but it's like you can only use it against spiders. It's like the most specific use. Why it's like the lowest of D tiers if I can get it. Like a good example of an F tier is something that counters your ass. Like it's so ass that it literally makes you worse. Which honestly, Curse of Vanish. Curse of Binding has jokes, which I'll call it a C tier because it's just hilarious to use. But Curse of Vanishing is like the most useless enchantment in my opinion. At least I've played a lot of single player, so it's like ass to me. It's garbage. We go from up top instead of me going example. Windburst. It knocks you slightly up with the mace, and mace like the best weapon in the game. B tier. It's good, but not that good. And it's hella hard to get, so I'm actually, you're getting knocked down to a C tier. You're so annoying to get. That knocks you down. Density. What the fuck does density do? Increases its damage based on how far you fall before a hit. That's also for the mace, and it's a lot easier to get. I know density is easier to get. You should probably have done research. Okay, that's like a C tier. Honestly, I'm putting Bane of Arthropods on F tier. It's like ass. It's only got spiders. I don't care. Honestly, because I think D tier is better than that. Then we got like Thorns, which has like specific uses, but also tears away your like armor. So I call it a C tier again. Fortune is like A tier. It's not like S tier because that's like other things, but like same with looting, like A tier. Fortune and looting is like pretty good. S tier ones, I think. Smite is like specific against mobs, and I actually sometimes use this rather than sharpness. If it's a solo player world, Smite can actually be pretty useful. I mean, I give it B tier. It's not as good as Fortune and looting, but like it's a good enchantment. Impaling is directly fucking ass. And if you're wondering what impaling do, it's like I think it does slightly more damage with like to sea mobs specifically, and I think they have to be in the sea as well, so it's like really ass. Projectile protection is like a D tier maybe. Honestly, on the verge of being an F tier. F tier. I would never have this, honestly. I've never had it on my armor, will never have it. Fire protection is a C tier. You might wonder why this is a C tier. Fire protection can actually be quite useful because if you just use different, yeah, like there's a whole thing about this, but if you use different enchantments, it's actually more useful because that's like 15 protection against fire. Like, it's just as one of your pieces has this, is like great. So it's like it has a good use. Then we go look at the sea. Increases chance of catching. Oh, okay, wait. Okay. This is the good one. I'm giving it B tier. It's the one that increases like mending books, all the good stuff in the sea. Lure though. 90% sure. No, that is also a good one. Actually, I love fishing, so that's why I'm giving them my ranks. But like, those are great enchantments. But then I know there's the last one of these. Give me a sec. Wait. Am I stupid? C tier. I don't know. I'm stupid. I really thought there was another one. There's not. I'm crazy. No, but I remember the one being a chance of like increasing fishing rates. I just didn't think it was also the one that makes like a lower chance of like a quicker, so it technically increases fishing rates. I I am I swear there was one that increased just the rate of like fish, but I think I delusioned it up with like lure. I love to see or something. Yeah, whatever. Gonna say touches. Okay, silk touch like C tier. The only thing that's like really good for is picking up ender chests like ores and then later using fortune on them, but like it's not that good, man.
And also like getting blocks sometimes, but like loyalty is like, oh, huh? There's nothing pinned. Okay, loyalty is like pretty good. There's also like Olia and Tridents. Channeling is the same for like, it's specifically for heads. So it has like a decoration use, it's like decent, but not that good. I feel like a lot of these are gonna end up in C tier. Efficiency is S tier. I don't care about what you say. Efficiency is just so useful that it's S tier. Swift Sneak. It has a use, but it's like, uh, honestly, I might have to bump some of these down, like fire protection, because like they have a use, but I honestly don't think they're that great. Might Chris Binding also be down here. Nah, for defensive. Frostwalker is like also what I would qualify as a C tier, but because I have a short run, it's a B tier. Aqua Infinity. That's the thing where you mine at like the same speed. D tier. It has a use, but it's like pretty ass. This actually has a decent use, like respiration. You have like longer time to breathe. This is like also specific use, like soul speed, not that great. Multi shot is like, I wanna give it C tier, but nah. I feel like it's as. Infinity is like, mm, what do I want to give Infinity A tier? Because you can't get mending on it. Uh, I feel like I give it high B tier, low A tier. Like it would both sides, and Feather Falling is just B tier. Like it's great, it has its use, but like honestly, it's like honestly, you go up there. Like Feather Falling is like definitely needed. It saved me a shit ton of times. So useful, and it's making me think about bumping a bunch some of these down to C tier. Depth Strider. I like Depth Strider, so it's also a B tier. Blast Protection, C tier. Quick Charge. This is like useless. F tier. Riptide is like really cool for traveling. So D, like C tier. Knockback, D tier because I hate it, but it's also useful. Piercing is that's the thing where you can like cross for enemies. I think that's like, kinda. Flame is like C tier. Unbreaking is S tier for sure. Mending is S tier too. Fire Aspect is like, I want to give it low A tier. It's like the same with Affinity. Like I love these both. I'm giving them S tier, A tier. Power is like high B tier again. I don't want to give it. It's like C tier. Protection is definitely S tier. While sharpness, I don't know if yeah, I give it S tier. Okay, this was like the most basic list ever, but honestly, I need something. So
I might have not entirely like agreed with myself, as you see by the cutoff. I ended up changing the list a bunch, and it would just be like half an hour of me changing it, so I'm sparing you all that. I'm gonna give you the final list and explain why everything is there. So yeah, see ya.
new list. Yeah, I already explained this. Like you need these. Like you kind of want that. You kind of need them anyways. I want them. I kind of need them. Feather Falling and Death Strider is definitely like one of those. I think is like great. Like you want. Like, yeah, I would have died several times without this. It's just really convenient to have Death Strider. You kind of always want it. And Infinity is kind of like, it's really good for those, but Mending is kind of like holding it back. Why I'm calling it B tier, but low key A tier. I think Power actually serves to be here too, because Power is like, you need this on your boat. Like, what are you doing if you don't have it? Density, we found out what this was. This was the one that made more damage with like mace. This is the one that gave more damage with maces, which is like pretty useful. I would so call like, you'd want this if you have a mace, which you kind of want to have. So like respiration is like just neat. Like you have it underwater, right? Like longer breathing time. Pretty neat. Frostwalker it would be higher up if Death Strider didn't exist, because like Death Strider destroys it, but Frostwalker is also really neat for some like other things, just not as neat as Death Strider. So yeah, it would be higher up if Death Strider didn't exist. Log of the Sea is just really nice for fishing, which I love to do, but it's like not that like common of a thing you do. Like you don't go fishing that often, at least I know most people don't. I love to do it, but not everybody else. Smite. That might be a questionable take, but Smite is honestly amazing for any undead mobs, because that's its intended purpose and actually does more damage and shortness to like zombies, skeletons, grounds, zombie piglins. I can't think of any more, but like there's probably more. Then we have Flame, which is just fire aspect, but for bows, so less useful. Windburst. The reason why it's not B tier together with density is because it's so ass to get. Bro, I had to open like fucking 20 billion fucking like I had to open so many of those trial spawners. Like I had to open like a bajillion like ominous trial spawners for this to even get like one of them. And then to get level 3, you're fucking dead. You know, I'll die before I'll actually get them. Okay, Florence, pretty good for armor. It's just a neat thing again, but like it also destroys your armor really quick, so it has like a downside. So it's not like as good as Respiration or Feather Falling or Death Shredder. It's like it's neat because you damage people back or like damage them up back. But the amount of times it has destroyed one of my farms is like, C, Curse of Binding is just really funny for jokes, and it has no actual use besides that. But I think that use is good enough. Lure, the only reason it's here is because it has a higher chance of like, like it makes fishing goes quicker. But the reason it's not up there with like the Log of the Sea and like B tier, but low-key C tier, like the reason it's not there is because it gives you more fish too. Like it has a downside, and I don't like it. Honestly, Punch just boosts you forward, but also boosts your enemy further away, which sucks. But also does more damage. So like it's good, but also it's both ways. So C tier. Riptide, it's just really fun. It's just really fun to like dash through the air, but like Elytra is better. I think even minecarts are better. I think like there's so many better ways of traveling, but it's really fun. C tier. Loyalty. Yeah, I also just think it's great that you can like get it to return to you, and you can smite people like I am Zeus. Fire protection. I think that's self-explanatory. I think I explained this before, but if you have like one piece of fire protection, the way protection works is like protection in general gives you like 10% on each, or I think 8%, while fire protection like individually gives you 15% on specific fire damage. Meaning, if you just have one like fire protection piece, you'll and like 2 normal protection pieces, you'll have like 30%, 33% against like fire damage. And the same if you do it with blast protection against creeper, so you won't die to a creeper. Touch is just, it's useful for getting ores and like specific blocks and stuff. Like it's not really that useful in my opinion. I'll probably get hate for this. And breach is just, it's straight up just damaging through armor. I feel like that's kind of ass. Also, wait, I think I'm bumping up Swift Sneak here because it's funny sneaking away like really fucking quickly. Channeling is just ass because it's just more damage to specific water mobs in water. That's ass. It's like no damage. Nobody cares. Alpha Infinity is just quicker mining underwater, which is kind of great for building, but like nothing else, which is D tier. If it hadn't been for the building part, it would have been F tier. Soul Speed, it's just good on Soul Sand, which is like rare occasions once again. Multi-shot is just 3 arrows, but with like a crossbow, and nobody uses crossbows, everybody uses a bow. So like also kinda ass. Piercing is the same, but like it has like more use. I would call it up here. Maybe like even. I don't know. Piercing can like go through, but it's also for a crossbow, so also ass. If it had been for like a normal bow too, it would be like up here, I think. And knockback is just knockback. Like nobody really likes it, but at the same time it helps you distant away from enemies. So like maybe yeah, I can live with knockback being like low D, C tier, high D tier. And then we got to the ass of the app. Now we got to the worst of the worst, which is Bane of Orphablood. That sucks. It's literally just more damage against spiders. Curse of Vanishing. Nobody uses this unless, I don't even know, Impaling. Oh wait, channeling was for the heads. Oh, I was lying before. Channeling is for heads, like specifically, it's like the Zeus thing, like you strike. Wait, it's funny to do it. Like I am Zeus, you can just strike something down with lightning. Impaling is what literally just does higher damage, specifically water mobs with a trident, which like nobody uses and nobody cares. Projectile protection is just against arrows, which oh you're protected against like skeletons. That's it. And we have quick charge. I honestly forgot what that was again. Enchantment for crossbows that reduces the time to reload. Who cares? So thank you for watching. This was my like final list, and I hope it wasn't too terrible for my knowledge. And yeah, see you in the next one.